to the crisis. I welcome what the Prime Minister said about speeding up the process in Vienna, but surely the message ought to be, let's speed that up rather than sending the bombers in now to bring about a political settlement. What we need, therefore, Mr. Speaker, is an involvement of all the main regional and international powers. Now that I know that has been attempted. I know that there have been discussions in Vienna, and we welcome that. I think it is regrettable that Geneva too. Mr. Speaker, I'm going to try and make progress with the speech, if I may. There are over 150 members who wish to speak. Therefore, I think long speeches at the front benches actually take time out of backbench speeches. So the aim must be to establish a broad-based government in Syria that has the support of the majority of its people, difficult as that is to envisage at the present time. But such a settlement could help take back territory from ISIL and bring about their lasting defeat in Syria. Ultimately, Mr. Speaker, I'm really sorry to have to tell members opposite. I've given way quite a lot on members on both sides. I'm now going to continue with my speech. Ultimately,
order. A very long-established convention of this House that the member who has the floor gives way or not as he or she chooses. The Leader of the Opposition has made it clear that for now he's not giving way. The appropriate response isn't then for a member to jump up and shout, give way. It's just not terribly sensible. Jeremy Corbyn.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. The point I was making was that ultimately the solution in Syria has to be by all the people of Syria themselves. I think on that, surely, we're all agreed. The government... I thought I made it clear. I think the Speaker made it clear that at the moment I'm not giving way. I'm really sorry, but I'm not, okay? The government's proposals... The government's proposals for...
Small. On a point of order, Mr. Speaker, though it is indeed customary that he who holds the floor decides whether or not to give way, is it not also customary to answer questions when they're put in interventions, and we are waiting for the answer on Iraq?
Look at these people on fucking C-SPAN. They're going crazy. These are fucking whack jobs. Look at them.
The government's, Mr. Speaker, if I could move on with the speech, I'd be most grateful. The government's proposals for military action in Syria are not backed by a clear and unambiguous authorization by the United Nations. It does not meet the 7 tests set down by our own Foreign Affairs Committee. And it does not fulfill 3 of the 4 conditions laid down in my own party conference resolution of a couple of months ago. The past week, Mr. Speaker, voice has been given to growing opposition to the government's bombing plans across the country, in Parliament, outside, in the media, and indeed in my own party. And I believe it's a consideration of all the wars that we've been involved in the last 14 years. These matters were debated a great deal during my own campaign to be elected the leader of the Labour Party, and many people think very deeply about these matters.
They're supposed to be the leaders here. They're booing each other, saying shut up, yelling, screaming. They're like children. Look at them. Look at how they're acting. These people are talking about war, and look how they're acting. They can't even be civil with each other, let alone decide when to invade and when to send the warships and the airplanes and the, bomb Afghanistan, bomb Iraq, take out Syria next,
common sense.
I mean, it's
are
fucking
just
nuts.
we
They can't even
should
they
thinking
can't even
about
be
today in this House.
proper with each other, let
To
alone
resist
decide
ISIL's
where to send
determination
what planes to
draw
bomb
the
what.
Western powers back into the heart of the Middle
I
East
mean,
isn't to turn our back on our allies, it's
insanity.
refusing to play into the hands
101.
of ISIL and what I suspect